Welcome back again, Gameyard family. Thank you so much for joining us for another video. Now, I think it was a memorable performance by the West Indies today in Multan, and it was led by, when you think about the context of the game, it was a well played half century by the captain, Captain Brathwaite. He would have led from the front. And before I get into the stats and all of that, I must say that West Indies would have proven me wrong. As I said in my last video, I do not see West Indies winning this test match for the reason that we generally do not play well in second innings of test matches, and also due to the fact that the pitch would deteriorate, and I mean it's just a tough wicket to bat on, and but the guys, they would have proven me wrong last night, and I think they would have played superbly with the captain leading from the front. And I mean, when Kraigg Brathwaite came to the crease, him and the intent was made clear. Brathwaite would have been very aggressive at the top, and I mean, he just showed his intent, what he at the wicket to do. And when I saw him launch that that 6 over long on, that first 6 over long on of Sajid Khan, I shake my head to say the captain will be going for it today.
There he goes. That's his release shot. That straight away aggression from Kraigg Brathwaite.
That is a terrific shot. He's been so good leg side. This one just a little leg side-ish, but he committed to the shot.
Hit towards that leg side again. It's his favourite area. Gets another boundary and he's closing in on a half century. It actually goes all the way. It's a maximum. That just brings up Brathwaite's 50. 50 from 57. 4 4s and 2 6s. It's his 8th 50 in Asia, his 31st Test 50 as well.
He did not disappoint, even though it was a very high risk innings. Even the way the pitch has been played, very hard to time the ball on that pitch. Sometimes the ball gets low, right? So, and the next thing, when Norman Halley came on, right, and Kraigg hit 2 boundaries, back-to-back boundaries, and I mean, what the message that he was sending there, that he will not allow the spinners to get into any rhythm, right? And he was coming down the track. He came down the track a few times well in that innings, and he kind of threw the bowlers off their line, and he did a very good job, and Mikhail Louis, on the other hand, that he would have gotten out very soon.
Catch it! In the air and gone. It is Nouman Ali who finds the first wicket for Pakistan.
He was not playing the ball very well. He was not reading, most of the time he was not reading the spin of the ball, right? And kudos to Captain Brathwaite. He has been under a lot of pressure, especially here in the West Indies. To be honest with you, I do not see anyone, knocking on the doors to replace Brathwaite. He has been, he may not be scoring, a lot of runs, but he's one of the toughest hitters we have here in the West Indies. He can bat in any condition. He can soak up a lot of pressure and then counter punch. So, in all fairness, there are a lot of noise surrounding the captaincy and whether or not he will continue under the new coach. But to be honest with you, I do not see another opener knocking down the door of West Indies in the West Indies. Right, so let us wait and see what will happen. I think, he would have, you know, I think this innings would have, send a message to all, those who are, calling for him to step down as captain. And it's a very important, and not just a 50, but it's a very important 50. West Indies is on the verge of, winning this test match. I think they are in pole position to win. But West Indies, over the years, sometimes we have the game, we just allow it to slip through our fingers. I hope that will not be the case tonight, as we will, seek to wrap up the final 6 wickets. Right, but crucially, we need to get Rizwan, Shard Sakil, and Salman Aga out. Because we know that the Pakistan team, they are not good batters, like the West Indies tail. So once we get those 3 wickets, I think we would be well on our way. I just want to go back to the West Indies innings. I thought, Django came in, he was very solid, right, under, the pressure and condition that he came out to bat. Right, I was very surprised again that they would have sent him at number 3, right? But he came out, he was sweeping the ball very well, and he get a few balls, out of the middle of the bat, right? And he played a good cameo there for 30, and Pavem Hodge would have made 15. And Kevin Imlach would have made, a well-paid 35. And I don't want to discredit also the innings that Kevin Sinclair would have played. That's 28 runs, 18 from Gudatish Modi, as well as, Jamel Warrican made 18. I am just a bit worried as it relates to the availability of Kimar Roach. I hope that he will, be fit to bowl tonight. But I believe that Sinclair, Warrican, and Moti, if they can get the ball into those good areas, that 4 to 6 meter length consistently, then we can, prize open the middle order of Pakistan. Right? It has been a really good day of test cricket for us. Best we have batted since we have been in Pakistan. And we would have set 264 runs. And Pakistan would have closed the day on 76 for 4. And they needed another 178 runs. I hope that we can get a few early wickets tonight in the first session. If we can get those 3 batters that I would have mentioned, Shakil, Rizwan, and Aga, then we would be well on our way of winning this monumental test match. Even a lot of people didn't give the West Indies any hope going into Pakistan. I myself also would have said I think I would have said we may draw one of the matches, but in terms of winning, we know what, they were up against, and given the fact that our batters are, very poor when it comes down to spin bowling. But I think they would have made us proud last night, the way in which they would have batted, the entire team, and we could see a togetherness with the team. And Warrican would have mentioned it that the captain would have given them a pep talk in the morning to say if we get 170 runs, then we can defend it. And I think based on what they were told, right, and the captain leading from the front, it would have given them a lot of belief So they would have, gone out there with that belief and put on a really superb day of test cricket. A day in which, 14 wickets would have fallen. In fact, in this test, 34 wickets would have fallen in 2 days. That's incredible, right? But as I said before, West Indies are in a strong position to win this game. I hope that they do not lose it from their grasp. That we go there tonight to build pressure from ball one, right? I want Brathwaite to be very aggressive, very very aggressive, right? And our bowlers can be very consistent in hitting those woodlands, right? And I mean, I'm a little bit pessimistic, given what we would have seen from the West Indies team over the years. But I have that belief that we can pull this one off, right? And if we can, pull this one off, then I think we would have, I think it would have been a successful tour for us as it relates to Test cricket, right? Thank you so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Peace and blessings, everyone.